Everyone be quiet. Whilst we listen...
Check the mic and make sure.
We interrupt this regular scheduled program to bring you this important message.
Hello, everybody.
Biggest panda I've ever seen. Look at that now.
Look, there's money on it!
Can't like think of people with it.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hello.
We are live with Shorty Resells. Hello.
Yes.
How's it going? Good? Bad? You got a milkshake, I see.
Oh, it's Dr. Pepper shake.
Dr. What?
Yeah. It's delicious.
Wait, tell us more about this. How is it is it like ice cream, Dr. Pepper flavored ice cream?
Yeah, think of like a Frosty, but they put in like Dr. Pepper syrup.
Get out of here.
Oh.
That's dangerous.
It is. They come in this size, and there's another size. It's large. It's like the Farva size, sort of.
Doesn't Ed love Dr. Pepper?
I think he does.
It's this size.
Oh.
This is large.
Big.
I've actually finished one of those. It was really good.
That sounds like a stomach ache, but I would try.
I could totally do it. I could totally do it.
I give up.
I
after
can
about
eat
halfway
large
through those
amounts of
milkshakes.
ice cream. I have no problem with it.
So, anyways, we've got Shorty Resell here. We're going to say hello to a few people. Hi, Swamp Picker. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. In a Box in the Garage is here. Howdy, howdy, howdy. You only said two howdies, though, so howdy, howdy. I said howdy back. Jimmy's here. What's up, Jimmy? And then you know this guy from somewhere, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like he's tried to steal your name. It's weird. Scott's here. What's up, Scott? Rosie's here. Hi. Heyo, Rosie. In a Box in a Garage saying hi, you Shorty. Laura's here. Hi, Laura. Di's here. What's up? And yeah, we know Laura. Hi. You're here. She's here. So, anywho, we are here on a Monday. It's been
Wow, Adam, get your life together.
I had it was such a good day up until an hour ago, and then it just all fell apart. So, anyhow,
it wasn't that tragic. We got our food at McDonald's wasn't good.
It was awful.
He's just very upset about it.
I'm a little upset about it, but we're not going to get into it. Anyhow, yeah. So excuse me, today's Thursday and we're here on a Thursday, and so we ask everybody that comes on our show the first time this question, how'd you get into reselling?
Well, I don't want to admit this, but I'm going to admit it anyway because I don't watch it.
Well, there's never a better place than on the internet to admit things.
So I actually watched someone's video about reselling, and I think it was probably about sometime last year, and I was like, "Oh, hey, cool! That looks like something that I might be interested in." You know, I like finding things. I like deals. You know, I'm a deal hunter, so you know I can do that. But you know, I don't watch his videos anymore.
You're not going to say who it is?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I can, but no.
It's up to you. So you got into reselling from there, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. What I know. Well, a lot of people probably don't know this, but I know you primarily sell toys, correct?
Yeah, that's a lot of toys and a lot of Disney stuff.
And is that primarily what you source, or are you kind of like us and just whatever will make you money, or do you seek out toys?
I personally like to seek out toys, but you know, if I find something, you know, that I think I could sell, I'll go, hey, let's do it.
Right.
You know, I'm an equal opportunity.
Don't mind selling anything. Same.
Nope.
Mark's here. Said got the mail today. It's awesome. That's right.
Oh
Mark.
yeah, I'm glad you liked it.
We sent Mark a piece of ephemera he wanted.
Yes.
So DQ has better burgers than Whataburger.
What?
Or McDonald's? Or are you talking about McDonald's?
Or McDonald's. Maybe the
Talking about
McDonald's.
how it was bad today.
I've never had a burger from DQ.
Oh, I have.
Have you?
Yeah, it's like flame broiled.
I didn't even. I have never had. I don't think I've ever had any other food.
Oh, it's
No.
good.
No.
I think you and I just want a Blizzard. Just give me that peanut butter
Yeah.
cup all day. All day long.
Yeah. Sarah would go for the soft serve because she loves the soft serve.
Yes, I do.
Sarah goes
That's
to
my
like the best
favorite.
ice cream place in town and gets vanilla soft serve.
That's correct.
So, let's see here. We've got Karen at the beach says hello to all three of us.
Hi.
Hello.
Marketplace Boutiques in. Hi, Marketplace. And then Annie and Jeremy, hearts in the chat for Shorty Resells. I imagine you know these people.
Yes, that's my sister-in-law.
Oh, sweet.
There you go. Here's a question. What's the lowest toy profit you would sell?
Oh God, it's an excellent question. I mean, I wouldn't go less than 5. Like
So $5 in total profit?
yeah, that's the bottom.
Yeah.
Because anything less, it's not even worth it.
Right.
Right. Yeah, for sure. We have sold things that are like $1 or $2, but they've been with us for like 6 or 8 months. So
Yeah.
just want to
And the postcards, some we sell for like $3 or whatever. But I mean, we literally pay like nothing for them. So
yeah, true. So I don't know what kind of toys. So what's your favorite thing to sell, like in general?
Well, I like selling like vintage Care Bears. I don't have any at the moment, but like if I find, toys that I saw growing up, like, Disney afternoon stuff. Like I'd say action figures like Thundercats or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Cool. So like 90s stuff, basically. So vintage like 90s stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, that seems to be the best place. Well, the best market right now because it seems like everybody our age are starting to get nostalgic and wanting to have some of their old stuff back. And since they've sold it when they were kids, if they were like me and their mom had a garage sale or something and sold off all your toys, now you're like, I think I want this back, so I'm going to buy them on eBay. So, Rosie just had the new Wendy's strawberry frosty, 2 out of 10.
oh gosh, you know what? I was gonna get one the other day and I didn't. So I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
looks
bummer.
good. Why was it so bad, Rosie? Tell us.
Just share.
Was it the fake like strawberry, like tastes like medicine type thing?
Fake strawberry doesn't taste like medicine though. Fake cherry tastes like medicine. Nasty.
Yeah. I think any berry can taste like medicine if they have the wrong.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Good point.
So, soft serve is the best ice cream, and the chili dogs
Yes.
are great at DQ.
Oh.
I couldn't tell you. I mean, other than chili dogs, now that I know I couldn't tell you what's on their menu. Like I've never had. I don't think I've ever had hot food from DQ. Do all DQs have food, or is it just like a select?
I don't think so.
Because I feel like that one we go to up near our house, there's no way that thing can have food.
The one near the mall?
Yeah, it's.
Oh
tiny.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't have food.
Okay, so that's probably
No.
what happened. I was like, what
Yeah,
is
no.
wrong with me?
Yeah, only some do. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I had a vanilla software custard from from Sit As yesterday. I think soft serve. I'm gonna murder my autocorrect one of these.
I had software custard.
from Sit As. Yeah. Wow, Scott. Yeah, you're gonna have to work on that. What's up, Super Vest Tortoise? Lord Dagoth, is this you? Somebody you know? Shorty Resell rocks. Much love.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. I probably should, but I don't.
Uh-oh.
What? Who was it? Oh, that's my brother. Oh, that's so bad.
It's not. You don't know your brother.
I didn't know what his YouTube thing was.
Not even your brother-in-law, just your straight-up brother.
Well,
I know.
you don't even-
I'm gonna hear
You don't
about
even
this.
know.
you're gonna hear about it for sure.
You don't
Oh,
even know
yeah.
your own brother.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So Sits was supposed to be Rita's. I got it now.
Rita's custard is good.
If anybody's keeping track, this was supposed to read, I had vanilla soft serve custard from Rita's yesterday. So,
There you go.
it tasted like soap. So the
Yikes.
strawberry frosty
Ew.
tastes like soap.
Yeah.
That's not good.
I went to Wendy's yesterday, and on the front of their little fry thing, it says always hot, always crispy, or your money back. And I thought really long and hard about turning around and going back and being like, these are not hot. They're not crispy. And I don't see how anybody could prefer these to McDonald's 2-1, which it says on the back. And I was like, yeah, no. So no on the strawberry soft serve or the strawberry frosty, and no on the fries. What's up, Ed? We were talking
Hello,
about
Ed.
you earlier before you were here. Sarah says you like Dr. Pepper a lot, and I think that's true
Yes.
because Shorty Resells is currently drinking a Dr. Pepper shake. Is that right?
Yes.
So it's
Yeah,
like
sure.
ice
Yeah,
cream.
because Ed bought a Dr. Pepper sign off of us, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, she's sure
Yeah.
the Whataburger has a Dr. Pepper shake. So
Yes.
I like the mint toothpaste. Just think of Toy Story. So Rosie got a question. Where do you source? I love selling toys, but most of my local thrift stores don't take toy donations.
That's my dog.
Yeah, I can hear that.
I haven't been to. Well, I was going to Goodwill, but the Goodwills around me kind of suck.
Yeah, same.
Yard sales. Although there is another thrift store chain that's here. I think it's like Dallas based.
Mhm.
It's called Thrift Giant, and we've actually had luck with toys there and some other stuff. So that's where we try to go. But right now, I'm trying to hit it with the yard sales.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're all over.
I feel like that would be the best place for toys because all our yard sales have a ton of toys, and most of them are newer. It seems like we get like loads of yard sales that are just trying to blow out like their kids' toys and stuff. So a lot of the times they're not vintage, but I feel like the best price you can get on toys would definitely be from yard sales. But Thrift Giant, do they have good prices, or are they just like
yeah, and sometimes they have they'll have like this weekend, 4th of July, like the holiday weekends, they'll have a big sale where like certain ticketed items are like 50% off.
Mhm.
Like it's
okay.
yeah, you can go in there and it's awesome.
I actually think I got a Goodwill email the other day. I just ignored it, but I'm pretty sure
Oh.
I think they are having some sort of sale. But they do it when they do it here. They do it at like 2 Goodwills in the area, and so it's not like across the board. But I just deleted it because I don't go to Goodwill. So
Yeah, we never made it on Tuesday.
no, Wendy's fries are my favorite fries. Well, okay. I don't know.
I like them sometimes.
Yeah, it depends. They're not consistent for me, but thank you, Tortoise. I like this shirt.
What fast food fries are consistent?
What a burger.
We don't have one of those.
I'm a little biased.
A bit, I'd say. Did your mom buy this for me, or did you buy this for me?
I don't remember.
It's
I
one of the
think
two,
it was a group effort.
Yeah, probably. Kristen's here. Hey, gang, headed to the Iowa Bins today. Just popping in for a second. It's my turn to drive. Sending you good vibes and hoping for a great 4th weekend. Talk later. Thanks, Kristen. Bye-bye.
You're like so hardcore for the bins.
She's a traveling squirrel is what she is.
She's
That's-
so hardcore for the bins.
You should change your name to a traveling squirrel.
Yes.
'You're like
True.
everywhere. So,
That's true.
Ed says, I love Dr. Pepper, but haven't had the soda in 2.5 years. I was chugging a 2-liter and a 6-pack a day. Had to stop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Well, don't drink the shake then. Let's see. My dogs are barking at the TV now. Way to go. Finding good toys to sell in my area is hard to find. I would love to flip toys more. Yeah, same. Thrift stores are so expensive over there. True. Wish my Goodwill had sales. Savers has a coupon for this weekend, but I spent far too much money. There you go. Dies in Five Guys camp.
Five Guys is their fries are really good actually. The Cajun,
the
even
fries,
the regular ones,
that's true. Yeah,
the fries are really good from Five Guys.
Would you say Five Guys is better than Whataburger, or are you still sticking by Whataburger?
I don't know. I kind of feel like they're even. Like I definitely Five Guys burger and their fries are really good, but then I don't know. It just depends my mood. Like I'd say they're neck and neck. For sure.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I like Five Guys. It's just I don't know. I can't replace In-N-Out with anything out here. So like I go into Five Guys and I'm just like, yeah, it's good, but it's not that good. So, this guy that's sitting, he's sitting behind you somewhere?
I think so, somewhere in the room.
Yeah. When you find toys, it's like Christmas morning. You literally have U-turned in an intersection because you saw a garage sale with Pops and Toy Stories on a table.
Yeah, we did do that.
Really?
Well, yeah, we did. We were actually, funny thing, we were in this area looking at it. We went with my brother. We were going to look at an open house with him.
Mm-hmm.
And it ended up, I guess, it fell through. So we just kind of were driving around a little bit and we were on the way out. And, we see this table sitting out and like there's some people there. And I'm like, oh, toys, look. And he pulls the truck over and we get out and we follow it. Yeah.
Do you guys? I'm sure everybody does this, but we've done it too. Like where you drive by like an intersection, you see a garage sale sign with an arrow, and then like you turn around and come back. Like we've gotten lost several times. The one time I got a glimpse at the street, but only just a real brief glimpse, and I'm like, Sarah, look this up. No, wait, look this up. Look this, like just shouting out different names of what this street could be, and she found it actually.
I did.
And I don't know. I don't think did we buy anything at that sale? I don't remember.
Yes, we did. We bought that Las Vegas picture frame that I sent to Jimmy.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think that was it. I'll just eat my food. The cat's trying to eat my frappe over here.
Scott says July 13th submission thrift hidden treasures are having a half off day at the store or at their warehouse, because I don't think I ever want to go back to that warehouse.
That store. The store's not even that good.
The store is okay. We found those NASCAR shirts that sold for decent money.
Yeah, and the warehouse, get out of here. And the warehouse was good if I don't know. I was just having anxiety attack in there. It was just a lot to handle. But all the linens I got there sold and everything, and all the clothes basically except for maybe one thing sold.
Yeah. Think of the bins.
Lot.
Think of the bins, but in a massive warehouse with tables set up everywhere and just the big cardboard gaylords on pallets, and you're just literally just diving in these things. It was too much. It was a lot.
That sounds like sensory overload.
There was a lot of toys there too. From what I remember, there was massive, at least 12 or 13 gaylords full of plush. And had we been flea marketing at the time, we would have cleaned up on those things, because there was just massive amounts of plush in this thing. It was crazy. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. The stores. Okay, cool. Forget turning around. We're running over a small family of armadillos and cutting across the median. Did you do this too? Is this a true story as well?
I didn't run over any armadillos. I probably ran a couple of red lights.
Oh my.
Tina Miller can't stand it when people don't take the signs down after a garage sale or move. Yes.
Yeah, that's just rude.
Yeah.
Tell him, Tina. That is terrible. What a disappointment when you go and there's nothing.
We also can't stand the people that are like professional garage sellers and have a garage sale every week. Do you have any of those around you?
I found one. She said she actually told me she does it like once a month, and I like her garage was just like wall to wall, and you could tell that she was definitely on eBay selling stuff. And I'm looking, I'm like, oh, all this, like she had such good stuff, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, no, I'm not paying that much for that. You
Right.
Right.
No, like I just kind of like looked around, and I was like, oh, okay, bye, I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah, same. We have a lady that lives around our house that has one every week. And it's the same person, and they always put signs up. They're actually putting more signs up, I found, because like they used to just be on our street. Now they're at the street next to our street and the street down the road, and like
212 Centerdale Road.
Yeah, like we see them all the time. We're like, "Oh, garage sale!" Oh, it's just that person.
Dang it!
So stupid. Jimmy wants to go to the big sale when they do it again at the warehouse. Sounds fun. See,
the thing was, it was like cold outside, but then it was like hot in there, and we were like sweating, and then we had coats, and like we had to hold those, and there were no carts, and then like, I didn't want to like put like our like coats on the floor because then someone might just thought like I put it in our IKEA bag, someone might try to take like our coats. And like Adam had like $100 Carhartt coat on. Someone might just shove it in their bag and like try and buy it.
Right. Yeah. It was a tough sell. I mean, it was cool, and it was awesome to see. Like they had pallets upon pallets, and then they had like what do they call those when they pack all the shirts together?
Bales.
Bales. Yeah, they had the bales, and I'm like, can we cut into a few of these things and just like go through them, because they're never going to get to them. Like this sale's not big enough for them to ever get to those things. So I don't know. I feel like the bales could be profitable. I mean,
I just am over it. I'm over the clothes. Like I'm over the clothes, like the t-shirts and stuff like that. I mean, I am going to bleach some shirts this week. I have them all ready to go, but I don't know. It's not as like, I don't know. I just am over it.
even though we sold $100 t-shirt yesterday.
Yeah, but how long have we had that for? For like 6 months.
It takes a while to sell $100 anything, especially these days when nobody has any money.
But it's just not fun. It's not fun for me.
Okay.
What's fun for me is like today we sold some pink toilet paper. Did you pack it yet?
No, it's right here.
Yeah, $28 plus shipping on top. Pink toilet paper.
Is it vintage?
No, it's just vintage pink toilet paper, and somebody is buying it. It's going to the set decoration department for a movie.
Ooh.
It smells kind of baby powdery. Is that the way it's supposed to smell? I don't know if it's
Does it say it's scented?
It just says squeezably soft.
Oh. Don't squeeze it too much. The plastic might be deteriorating.
The plastic is ripped on the front.
I did put that in the description, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And it might have like a water stain too. I think I definitely put that in. Or maybe it was the green one that did, but
yeah, and it's ripped on the back too.
Yeah, I just closed all of that.
Yeah. You'll find delightful softness in Charmin, a deep down squeezable softness. The secret, a unique quality discovery which gives Charmin a cushiony texture. So cushiony and squeezable that Charmin is irresistibly soft to the touch.
$28.
$28 right there. So Rosie hates those garage sale people that have them over and over again. Dolph Tech, the keyboard, we call them forever yard sales. Yes, so true. And eBay prices, really, it's terrible. Day 2, less stress. Grab a chair, sort the bottom, jewelry. So okay, maybe we'll go day 2 next time.
Maybe
this
not.
is your brother, by the way. So,
yes.
I wish I could find some comics at garage sales.
Oh, it's Jeremy? Oh.
It's not your brother?
Oh, no, it's not my brother. It's,
oh.
I guess, my brother-in-law.
There you go. Well,
woo! Okay, now I won't hear it.
Lord Dagoth wishes they could find some comics at garage sales. Sarah, red, white, and blue tie-dye shirts should sell at the flea market.
Yeah, I don't know if we have any.
So I sold some of that.
We're going
Sold-
this weekend, but we don't really have any.
Marketplace Boutique sold some. You sold some toilet paper?
Nice.
Better than some. It's true. It's true. Although, well, no, I guess it should. Gulf Coast, what the heck y'all got going on in here?
It's a party.
Say hello to Shorty Resells. Gulf Coast.
Yeah.
So I call them tax evaders.
Sure.
Keep squeezing, and Mr. Whipple will be paying you a visit. Who's Mr. Whipple?
I don't know.
Scott, who's Mr. Whipple? I don't know. So, anywho, tell us more. So you got into. I'm reading the chat before getting involved to see how out of hand it is. There you go. Hey. So tell us more. So you get into reselling, and then you go, you know what? I'm going to complicate my life just a little bit further, and I'm going to have a YouTube channel now too. And that's so. What? Why?
Why not? Why not?
It's fun.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, I feel like I'm so awkward when I do them, though.
Yeah.
Like the
Well,
video.
It's you get better. Did you ever watch my first one?
Yeah, I did.
It's Adam very scared in a dark room.
Yeah, in a very dark room with no lighting, and I'm like, "Hi, everybody. I sell peds and socks and clothing. I think I know what I'm doing." And the audio was awful. Like, yeah, it just you get used to it after a while. But did you get into it because of any particular reason, or just because you thought it would be something fun to do? Because like a lot of people have the I want to point people towards things like this that they don't know about, or something to that effect.
No, just because.
Just because. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Christopher's here. Hi, Christopher. What's happening? A little late was watching our live. Well, we appreciate you stopping in. The old
Were
charm.
you watching the Resell to Rome? I was in there. I saw you in that one.
Yeah. Scott says the old shaman commercials from when that was when that Charman's from. Oh, okay. I didn't know Mr. Whipple was a thing. That's a little.
Same.
I think that's before my time. I feel like we have colored toilet paper when we were kids.
My grandma did.
It was still available in like the early 80s.
Yeah.
Wonder when that went away.
Well, I know back in like the mid or like the early 2000s, they still were printing like little pink and green roses on it.
Yeah, they do that on paper towels.
Yeah, but this was toilet paper. So, but I don't know when the color actually ended. Let's Google it, shall we?
I know I didn't
Did you-
have any colored toilet paper.
Did your grandparents though?
You know, I don't remember. I
feel like if they had a color of toilet paper that matched the bathroom, the grandparents would go for it. Like if you had a pink bathroom, you have the pink roll. But if they had a white bathroom, it was
absolutely
a white.
Correct. That is absolutely correct.
I feel like that's pretty much how it has to go. What's the other color we have? We have green, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. The green is not Charmin though. I think it's Northern, quilted Northern.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It was
Yeah.
around the 90s. Tortoise has a question for you, Shorty. Has the reselling business changed your life?
Yeah, I'd say it has.
How so? I mean, other than the obvious answers like, oh, I make more money now, or
I don't know. I feel like I'm actually working toward a goal. Like,
yeah.
I have, not that I don't have a purpose, but I feel like I have, it's like a solid goal that I could work toward.
Yeah.
You know,
the other question I was going to ask anyways, are you full-time?
no,
Okay.
no, only
So
part.
okay. So are you doing it for like fun money, or are you doing it for like I don't know, for just extra money? Like what, I guess, because most people get into this for a couple reasons. One is to make ends meet, obviously, and the other one is, well, we want to go on a vacation and we want to go every year, so this is our vacation money. Like Mark, SM Postcards, he's like, well, my flea market's all my fun money that pays for, my whatever, and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I'd probably say it probably more or less the fun money.
yeah.
I mean, I know we don't. I know that I'm hoping that I can get it to where it can be full time, but
Yeah.
right now, no. But that's okay.
It's probably, yeah. Now may be a bad time, but so I had a question and I lost it. Let's see here. 8 packs of vintage 1980 Charmin recently sold for $200. We
Yeah.
sold ours for $20 or 20. What did we sell?
28.
$28, but it's got
Yeah.
some rips on it. It's
Yeah.
you could never, what do they call that with video games where you I can't think of it.
Oh,
With, like,
grade it?
yeah, you can't get this graded. It would come in.
I mean, you
lower
could.
grade. Wouldn't that be funny if somebody graded this? That's the next $1 million sale.
I'm
right
telling
there.
you. Well, it was funny because I was the sale that I got that at was mainly toys and stuff. And I was looking through and I saw them sitting on the bed and I was like, oh my God, I bet these are like at least, like they were like $1. I said, I bet these are at least like $20 to $30 each. And when
Yeah.
I wanted to buy them, the guy was like, what is wrong with you?
You and Shorty could go sourcing together because you walk right by all the toys and go to the toilet paper.
I'm like, towels. I'm like, give me the bathroom stuff. Give me the towels. Give me the old perfume. Give me the toilet paper.
That's right. Yeah, walk right by those toys. You can see it on an episode of Roseanne. Yeah, I bet Roseanne had the pink toilet paper. Wet wipes for the win. I did that for a little while. I mean, I'm not going to really get into it, but
I wipe my butt with wet wipes for a while.
didn't care for it. So
I'm not
Laura's got it. What's that?
I said I'm not ashamed. I do.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. Seems like a little extra work that I don't want to put in. What platforms do you sell your toys on? Laura wants to know.
Let's see. eBay, Poshmark, Mercari. For right now, just
Do you have a preference?
Mercari for Funkos. Like we've had a lot of success with Funkos on Mercari.
I think that's where we sold the majority of ours too. I feel like
Yeah,
Mercari
we
was-
did. Yeah, we did.
I wonder why. You'd think eBay would be good for stuff like that, but no.
Yeah.
I don't know. Weird things do well on Mercari. Like Christmas ornaments did really well on Mercari. And
Yeah.
certain t-shirts, like this t-shirt, would do really well on Mercari, or like we sold that wrestling t-shirt for $100. Like strange things sell really, really, really well on Mercari. But then there's things that just like women's clothing doesn't sell well on Mercari at all.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever sold any women's clothing on there.
Yeah, like at all.
Yeah.
Then jeans don't do well on Mercari. Like
Yeah.
it's very strange
Yeah.
that certain things.
I feel like
But
we
like-
sold maybe like one pair of pants on Mercari ever.
But like here's in this, you could probably relate to this. So like you said, Funko Pops do really well on Mercari, but like if you had loose Ninja Turtle toys, they would do terrible on Mercari, right?
More than likely, they probably do better
Yeah.
on eBay.
Right. Yeah, and it just I don't know. Mercari is very strange. But do
Yeah.
you prefer any other platforms over the other? I mean, other than just sales, like do you like one more than the other?
Not really.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, they're just.
I had a love affair with Poshmark for a while that has
A
ended.
love affair.
that has ended tragically lately.
I had a love affair with Poshmark.
It's true. I loved Poshmark. I'm like, this is the greatest platform ever. It's so easy to list. It's easy to ship. You don't get the it doesn't fit return ever because they don't allow it. Like, this is the greatest thing ever. And then they just destroyed the site. But I sent a email to Posh support because we had like no sales,
Yeah.
non-existent.
Yeah.
And I sent an email to them, and they wrote back. They're like, "Oh, you should share more." And I'm like, "No, I like without telling you what I'm doing, we share 7 times a day at different intervals of time. Like we share a lot, very, very frequently. Like you cannot
We
tell
love
us that we don't
sharing.
share." So, and then they sent it back, and the day after they reached out to us and basically told us to go away, we start selling things again. And I'm like,
Yes.
and this happened last time when our sales went non-existent. I just sent them a message on their thing, and then the day after we started selling again. And I'm like, I feel like they tell you that, and then they actually do something in the background to kind of reset your store real quick. So,
We actually, had 5 Poshmark sales today.
yeah.
3 t-shirts, a pair of sneakers, and a game.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
So if your Poshmark sales ever go to sleep, just reach out to support and complain, and then they'll
just
give
cry.
they'll give you the brush off email, and then the next day your sales will go back up. So
all you gotta do is cry.
So Scott says our reselling is fun money too, because it's fun and pays our bills and stuff. That's true.
No fun to pay your bills. That's what he's saying.
Fun to pay our bills. Oh, because it's fun. Scott, you think it's fun to pay your bills? I don't think so.
Yeah, because then his electric doesn't get shut off. That's fun for me.
That's true. That's true. Reselling was the fun money, not the traditional job. I work part-time for fun money. Nice. See, I like that. Shorty, do you try to stock up now for Christmas season sales?
I think we're going to try to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the goal, to try to stock up.
What road are you gonna go down, the used road, or are you gonna go down the new road for Christmas?
I guess it's whatever I can get my hands on, to be honest.
Gotcha. Well,
opportunity.
When you do buy, you have wholesale accounts, though, don't you? Don't you buy wholesale like toys and such?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. So I guess that's what I was asking. Were you going to go down the wholesale route, or you're going to go?
Well, it depends on what some of the action figures that we can get are still really expensive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like some of the Super 7 are really expensive. Starting, I know we just got a Lord Drakon figure that came in the mail, and they changed the price on us, I think twice. So to break even, we have to list it at, I think, at close to 30 to break even.
What's Lord Draco?
He's
besides your brother-in-law.
I was gonna say.
Oh no, that's Lord
your
Dagoth.
brother-in-law.
Okay, never mind.
he's the Power Rangers.
Oh, let me see that again. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Is this a new Power
Yeah, this is
Rangers
brand new.
He came in the comics.
He came in the comics. I see, when it comes to Power Rangers, I know the original when they first started.
Yeah, same.
When they came out with all the new ones, I kind of lost count.
Yeah.
The
last Ranger I remember is the white guy, like the white Ranger with the black helmet. Or
is that
him?
Yeah,
it's
him.
Oh.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was his name. I thought he was just a white Ranger.
Yeah. He. What is? Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart. What is his name?
Jason David.
Yeah, Jason David Frank is his name.
Oh, that's quite the
Yeah,
name.
he lives down in Houston.
Oh, the actor. Okay, I was wait a minute.
Tom.
I was like, that's the worst name to write somebody.
Tom.
Oh yeah.
Tortoise has another question. What is a crazy story of a time buying toys was chaotic? I think she might have just answered that for you, Tortoise. But do you have a crazy toy buying experience? If you don't, you don't have to.
I don't think
you
so.
Say no.
Huh?
I don't.
I don't think so.
That was fast for poop talk. we're done with food talk.
Right.
Just doing great convo to start. Thanks, CVA Thirst. We appreciate
Oh,
you stopping by.
I just subscribed to you because I saw you on with resell to Rome, so I just subscribed to you.
There you go. Thanks for stopping in, and thanks Sarah for subscribing. I'll have to do it too. I'm not really going to get into it, dude. You're already into it. That's true. True, Scott. I sell women's clothing often. Just low end stuff sells. Teeny bopper stuff, less than 20. Athletic wear, especially. Same. We used to sell a lot of that. A lot. Of that.
I just haven't gone to the bins for so long. And my one friend from the bins today messaged me and she's like, "Where have you been? Are you just on vacation all summer?" And I'm like, "No, actually, I'm not. I've just been very busy. We're working through this huge pile of pictures still. And it's just crazy." And I told her, I mean, I do want to go back to the bins, but I mean, because I really like those girls, but they're all they're all selling at the flea market, not this weekend, but next weekend. So if I don't go to the bins, I'll see them there.
Yeah.
Who are we kidding? I'm not going to the bins.
Like Jeff Foxworthy used to tell people, you might be a redneck you might be a reseller if your friends from the bins call you and tell you that they miss you and you should come back to the bins.
Yeah. I was like, I miss you too.
Scott says our Poshmark is completely tanked. Well, just send them messages.
Email them and cry.
Great advice. We struggle on Poshmark.
Yes.
We also use the flip sharer on Poshmark, guys. So if you're sharing manually, we use flipped. We use Vendu for cross listing, and then we use Flip for just sharing. So we have the Flip sharer scheduled. We share seven times a week now, or a day now, because the guy sent me an email and said you should share more. So guess what? I'm going to add another one. So now it's 7. It was 6 times a day. It was 6 times a day. Now it's 7. And if they're like, you're sharing too much, I'll be like, the guy told me to share more.
Yeah, they won't be because, like I said, I think we only have like 800 active listings now or something.
Yeah.
I think.
So yeah, we do use the Flip Sharer, which is free if you sign up. And it works. Do you use Flip for anything?
No.
Okay.
I use Vendu.
You use Vendu. So we used to use Posher VA to do all our sharing on Poshmark, and then we switched to Flip because the difference between $0 and $25 a month is, why not? So, but Flip is good and it works, but it disconnects. Like if you let it go for a couple days, it'll just poof and just stop sharing one day, or it'll continue to share, but like the offers just disappear for some reason. So you kind of gotta babysit it a little bit more than Posher VA, because I feel like Posher VA we just left on and never even looked at it. So we do use that, but other than that,
I would use Posher VA to share other people's closets too.
You can do that now. Flip unlock.
Oh,
so
well, good. I'll go back to sharing all my pals' closets.
Shorty Resells, your closet's going to get shared soon.
I'll share your closet.
Yeah, I hope you have those notifications turned off because it's annoying.
Yeah, I shut all mine off.
But Rosie used to share our closet during our live, and I could just see my phone lighting up.
That's why I just turned those off.
Yeah, but then you don't see offers and stuff. Like I see. I
get them in my email.
Maybe you don't ever check your email.
Yes, I do. I check it like 5 times a day. You don't know me.
Oh, you should have seen it today. Well, I should have videotaped this. So where Sarah's sitting is the listing area and like our staging area, right? We were both in that room next to each other today. Because when she was gone this afternoon, I was like, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all these negatives we got, because we have 2 drawers full of black and white negative photos from this guy's photo studio. And we got a light table, and I'm like, I'm going to go through all these negatives and just pull out good ones. And, there's obviously going to be family portraits and stuff like that. That's just going to go in lots. But yeah, literally me and Sarah sitting right next to each other the whole time. Just picker.
Well, he stole my space, first of all.
Right.
He was in my area. Yep. And he was in my chair.
Yep. So I had to give her a chair, wheel this one out into the dining room. I'm sitting there. And then I'm sitting there and like I'll be like, that's not good. That's not good. And she's like, but this is great. You should put that one over there. Oh, this is great. And then it just it was bickering. It should have been recorded because it was just
Also, it was bad too because I'm used to the light on this side, the light coming from this side when I take a picture for a reflection, and I do it a certain way to try not to get the reflection in there. And I was having to do it opposite on when I was sitting on that side of the table, so it was just really messing with me.
she was on the struggle bus for sure.
I was displaced.
The whole time. You're in my area. I can't this, the whole time. I need my chair. You're in my This is awful.
Gotta stay out of my area.
Junk drawer lots of toys seem to do well. Have you ever sourced that way?
No.
Interesting idea. I've never done that either. We do.
We've made them. We've sold
Yeah.
junk drawer lots, but not of toys.
Never done it with toys. This is a good idea, actually. What do you mean more in depth there, Di? Do you mean like vintage toys where it's like a bunch of toy soldiers and like little McDonald's toys and stuff like that? Or you mean like things that actually are pretty valuable?
Just look it up. You can see people have auctions like all the time.
Yeah.
On eBay.
Laura wants to try adding kids clothing for an additional small profits of money since I'm having slow sales. Just not sure what brands to pick up. Laura, follow Rosie on Instagram.
Yes, she knows about kids clothing.
Yeah. Rosie, will you put your Instagram in the chat for Laura if you want people following you? If not, don't worry about it. He's a different incarnation in later years. Oh, the White Ranger is different in later years. I didn't know that. Just give me a link, but Shorty, what's trending in toys? If you haven't already gone into that. I hear your husband laughing in the background.
Turn around.
What?
Turn around.
Oh. I'm gonna go with Funko.
Funko Pops?
Yeah. Well, behind me there's well, you can't see because I'm kind of blocking them, but we have a full shelf of Funko Pops. Mm-hmm. And then another section where we have Funko sodas. Because that's one of the things that we get from the wholesaler is we can get Funkos fairly inexpensive. I know. You still have it.
That's the Funko soda for those of you that are confused. When did they come out with this? Because this wasn't always a thing, right?
No. It's in the last couple of years, I think. He's so cute.
What's he from?
Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls?
Yeah.
I just like how he looks because he kind of looks like me, but grumpier.
Yeah, totally. He totally looks
just
like
like
you,
me.
Adam.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
Looks just like me. I could get a pair of suspenders and what do they call that when you do that to your jeans?
Overalls?
No, so he's got them like rolled up in the bottom.
Oh, peg.
Yeah.
Didn't they call it like peg pants or something?
I think that's something else.
No, Adam, it's not. That's what they called it in the 90s. Why are you always so disgusting?
Such a child.
That's what they called it. That's what they called it.
Okay.
Why are you so nasty?
Funko Pop, Susan, is definitely for sure. Yeah, Funko Pops are doing really well. We listed 2 vintage dresses on eBay tonight, one for $350 and one for $450. I'm curious to see how they do. Interesting that you bring that up because we sold one recently. So,
well, it wasn't vintage. It was my wedding dress.
Wasn't vintage, yeah, but have we sold a vintage dress before?
Yeah, I think so.
A couple.
Yeah.
I think they do really well. How many times should I share if I only have 150 listings? Well, they cap you at 6,000. Well, they don't cap you. They just start to wonder what's going on because technically you're not supposed to use bots. So they start to get a little suspicious after 6,000 items a day. So with 150 listings, you could probably share 8 times a day and you'd be fine. But as much as you can is really the goal here, Laura. I want to look for more vintage clothes. Vintage clothes are nice. I like vintage clothes. We've always had good luck with vintage clothes.
I like vintage clothes.
Well, we've always had good luck with them. I mean, even like recently we sold that ugly whatever blouse thing that we got at the Lawrenceville house and
I just went off the screen.
You're back.
Oh,
Are you back? You're not back? You're kind of choppy.
I'm back.
No, okay.
You're choppy.
Okay. No, you're choppy.
No, you're choppy.
I've got to get better at my sweet talking for some more private picks. Yeah. I love private picks. Wow, am I way behind? Let's see. How do you get into private picks or find out about them? That's a tough one. It's
Just I'd say from like networking, like
yeah.
you know, like at the flea market, someone's like, "Oh, do you buy this?" And like you give them your number, or like a friend of a friend says, "Oh, my friend does reselling, and this person like moved or their parents passed away, and they don't want to deal with it," or you know, just like from networking, I feel.
Yeah. Garage selling helps, but YouTube helps too. I mean, we've gotten several people that reached out to us from YouTube and just been like, "Hey, I have all this stuff. You know, come look at it."
Yeah.
The flea markets. We've made some connections at flea markets.
Yeah.
People that are supposed to call us because everybody tells Sarah that they have cabbage patches in there.
And no one ever calls me. Why you
Everybody.
teasing me? Why?
Everybody.
Don't
When
tease me.
we had cabbage patches for sale at the first flea market we went to, and we didn't sell a single one, but we got everybody came up to us and they were all like, "I still have mine from when I was a kid. I have a whole bunch of them up in my attic. My daughter still has like 12 of them in the like." They all just told us stories about cabbage patches the whole time. So but yeah, that's how we got. I started looking at glasses at my thrift. They are $1. They already sold a pair for $20, like regular
Nice.
prescription glasses. Or like sunglasses. That's interesting.
If prescription, they're probably buying for the frames.
Yeah, they would have to be, right? Because there's no real way to look at like.
Or they're like, "Ooh, this is my prescription. How convenient."
Rosie's got that machine the doctors use to just set the glass. Oh, you -375. Got it. Christopher says, "I just talked people down on price that got clean it and time. Saying that you got to clean it." Here's Rosie's Instagram right here, Lady Rose, with 2 zeros in the middle.
Awesome.
She buys a lot of kids' clothing.
Her.
So there you go. Random lots, large mix, a treasure hunt. People love them for sure. Let's see. I have some really old lead toys and soldiers I still need to finish going through. Wow. That's crazy. That's super old. The easiest kid stuff to make profit on is snow gear, but also vintage Oshkosh is great. And then high-end kids brand, lots of Instagram brands do well. Interesting. It's vintage snow gear. Yeah, I guess snow gear is pretty expensive stuff to buy brand new. So
we sold like kids snow pants before.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think you're going to find a lot of those, Shorty. Just a guess. In Texas.
Well, Colorado's close. And I know maybe. And then the northern panhandle of Texas, I know they get snow up there, so maybe.
Do people go travel to go skiing? Like, do you know people that are like, "Yeah, we're going skiing this weekend," and stuff like that? Or
I don't personally know them, but I know it's
because I know when I lived in California, people used to go up to the Sierras and ski, and like they were nutty about it. Like it was like, "Oh, it's going to snow," and it's like October, and you're like, "Are you sure?" And they're like, "Maybe, but I'm going up anyways, just in case." And I'm like, "It's going to snow eventually. You can wait a little while and make sure and save yourself the gas." But yeah, the similarity is uncanny to me and Fuzzy Lumpkin.
What's happening?
My first impression films. Thanks for coming in. What kind of toys do you avoid, Shorty?
baby toys.
Really? Like newer, even older stuff?
Most of what I've seen is newer, but if I saw older baby toys, I might, because I know there's it's the one telephone that's like on a
string.
Yeah.
Does it have like a space on it?
Yeah, that one. Like the older one, though, like I know they did they came out with like oh God, what's the word? Like they
Throwback.
Yeah, the throwback ones that they released, they're not as good as the old ones. Like stuff like that I might, but some of the I just stay away from baby toys.
Yeah. Same.
I think I have to let the dog out. I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, we get tons. I don't know about in your area, but in our area, tons of yard sales are people just cleaning out like baby toys and baby clothes and stuff like that, and we avoid those like most of the time when we do because everybody, when you go yard selling, right, you do the drive by.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm surprised I haven't gotten in accidents just doing that. Like, no. And then I always turn to Sarah and I'm like, "What do you think?" She's like, "I don't know. What do you think?" I'm like, all right, let's go back. Then we'll turn around and come back. But yeah, anything with baby toys and stuff like that, if it's just a whole lot of that, then it's exactly what they're doing. Like their kids grew up, it's been sitting in the attic, they're just trying to get rid of it. But yeah, baby toys can be tough. Yeah, prescription. Well, interesting. I never thought of doing that. I'm trying to think if our thrift store even has those. Not that I can think of. Interesting. Drinking glasses? No, she's talking about glasses like with frames. Let's see here. Karen at the beach said I found a vintage Pucci, Pucci dress on the floor of a garage and estate sale. It was filthy. Dry cleaned it, sold it for $100. They had no idea it was worth anything. Wow. I've never heard of Pucci. Ever heard of that brand? I've never heard of that brand.
It's Italian.
It's Italian. I've heard of Gucci too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Emilio something.
Pucci. She's back. Just I buy them all summer long because they're always half price, and then I will list them in October. Yeah, that makes sense. She's talking about the ski wear. I think I'm done for the night. Melody and I are going to watch a movie. I think y'all have a great night. Thanks, Scott. We appreciate you stopping by.
Aww.
Just post a message on Facebook or Instagram. Like, for example, I buy ties, looking for more than the next thing, you have 200 of them. Yeah, we've tried that before, actually. Like posting an ad on Facebook, like we buy clothes or we buy this or we buy that. I did it for video games, and like I got people that wanted to sell me video games, but they wanted like ridiculous money for them.
Yeah.
They're like, this is worth at least like $25. And you're like, no, it's not. Like it sells for $20 on eBay, so it's not worth $25 to me. I had one lady that contacted me, and she had a Wii with like 16 games. She's like, what would you give me for them? And I'm like, well, what are you looking to get out of it? And, because I'm not going to be the first one to speak. And she's like, I don't care. I just want it out of my house. And I'm like, all right, well,
$5.
I'll give you $20 for it. And she's like, well, I think it's worth a little more than that. I'm like, well, tell me what you're looking for.
Right.
Like,
Jeez.
She's like, well, I just need it out of my house like today. And I'm like, well, I can't come today. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Giving him so much space.
And then I was getting that you stole this vibe from her real quick. And I'm like, I don't think this is going to work out for me.
Oh, like it was hot? Like she stole it?
Yeah. Or like, she just booted her boyfriend out and now she's trying to sell all his stuff or something like that. She's like, I just need it gone by the end of the day. And I'm like, did you rip this off?
One of those.
Yeah. So I decided it was probably best that I did not get involved in that one. Di says Mark's Toys. Yeah. You ever sold any of those? We have. MARX. So like, like the old, like little plastic army men.
Yeah.
And then they make like cowboys and Indians, and then they make spacemen. If you flip them over and they have the Marx logo, MARX logo on the bottom of them, they're worth a lot. Not a lot, but I mean, more than any plastic army men would ever be worth. That you would think, more than any plastic army men are worth. Because if you get the dollar store ones, or you get ones from like the 80s or 90s that aren't Marx, they're not worth all that much money because they sold a ton of them. But the Marx ones are. So. If you ever see them, and Marx made other stuff too, didn't they? Make like toy trucks and stuff like that.
I don't know. I know Buddy L is a big like toy truck brand from I think like the 50s.
Yeah.
But I don't really know, to be honest with you. I don't know a lot about vintage toys.
Yeah. That dude says I'd be worried about recalls with baby stuff. Yeah, that could be a little rough.
Yeah. Like vintage though, baby toys. I mean, I don't know. I would buy vintage baby toys.
Every time I see that phone you were talking about, I think to myself, I'm like, okay, who designed a phone with a string and wheels on it and thought this was going to be like and I guess it was a hit because they sold a bunch of them, but
Yeah.
like real phones don't have wheels and strings on them for you to pull around behind you. So who thought of
If
this
they
idea?
if they remade that toy now, would it be like an iPhone with wheels on it? They would just put a string and just pull that around.
That would be very unentertaining. Because didn't it, the original one had a rotor, like a little rotary on it that had like had a bell in it or something.
Yeah.
But I'm picturing like when I see somebody design something, I always picture like the meeting that they had to design this toy, and someone's like, "We should make a kid's phone," and someone's like, "Yeah, but a kid's phone that they can like wheel around the house." And you're like, "Yeah, that's a great idea." And then let's put a string on it so they could pull it behind them. And you're like, "Yeah, this is gonna be the greatest toy ever."
I feel like they did that with like so many, like not so many, but I've seen other toys like that with the string, like the vintage Fisher Price. But again, you're right. I mean, because that's a phone, and like the ones I've seen were like dogs, which that would make
Yeah, it makes
sense because like a
sense, right.
dog would have a leash on it.
Or a car, or like a fire truck.
Yeah.
Like, these all make perfect sense. Like even that. Remember that thing when we were kids? That was like I don't even know how to describe it. It looked like a lawnmower kind of, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It had like the little ball dome
And now,
on
like,
it, and it,
and the
and
things
it
like,
popped
yeah,
whenever you pushed it. Like
Yeah.
even that had some sense behind it, right? Because, but this, I just don't understand. Like kids walking around pulling his phone behind us, and then he gets older and he's like, "Where's the wheels? Like, why doesn't my phone have wheels on and a string on?"
I never asked, and I think I had one of those.
I know one. Got to get out at every sale. That's how you find stuff. True. Yep. I will do the walk up and turn around if it's all baby toys and clothes. Yep. Old metal frame glasses are gold sometimes. True. Adam is going to digging in and clearing the old glasses drop off at the VFWs now. Start the car. No, I couldn't take away from veterans. Never the first person to speak on prices. Nope. The dress had so many issues. It was good condition, but probably above $500. Can't believe someone bought it with tears and stains. Yeah, people buy things like that all the time.
Yeah.
We sell too. Got 2 things left from a lot of Johnny West Marks toys. Nice. I haven't seen Johnny West stuff in a while. I'm worried about snot and dribble with Bobby's toys.
Baby toys, I think he means.
Baby toys? Yeah, that's probably what he means. Yeah.
Or Bobby. Maybe it's baby Bobby's toys.
Maybe. Wasn't Bobby? No, it was Bobby's World. Was that a Nickelodeon show?
Bobby's World is a YouTube channel, isn't it?
No, it was a cartoon show from way back in the 90s. I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
What am I thinking of? What's
You're
that
thinking
kid?
Ryan's
What's
World.
that? Ryan's World. Yeah, that kid
Yeah.
is like, that kid's rich.
And we decided to get into the reselling YouTube side of things, and all we had to do was entertain children, and we'd make millions. Marks made big wheels and large tin play sets for those small plastic figures. Interesting. Excuse me. I found old prescription glass frames at a garage sale. Turns out the metal frames were 14 karat. Look closely at the metal on the eyeglass frames. They might actually be gold. Wow. I did not know that. That would be interesting. They don't allow long strings now on babies' toys.
Yeah, I guess so, because the baby could
I
strangle
understand that.
themselves.
Yeah. So, see, it's amazing we're all here. Just saying. Tom Hanks in big design toys. That's right. Safety hazard. Yep. Lawn darts.
I think they're really called jarts. They're really called jarts.
I don't think so. I thought they're called darts.
I think they're called jarts.
Those things, there was not. Yeah, he's right. I mean, whoever designed those is sadistic, because that doesn't even look safe. Like,
It's just a big dart.
It's a big metal. The old ones were big metal
Yeah,
sharp darts.
I know.
That you threw straight.
My grandparents had those.
But did you ever play the game?
Yeah.
You're supposed to throw it up into the air, and then it arcs over and down.
Oh, see, we
like
never.
You're not
did
supposed
it like
to throw
that.
it straight. You're supposed to throw it like this, which is
When we played
just
horseshoes and stuff, we
suicide.
didn't play that right either.
I mean, it's just it's suicide.
But did you get your tetanus shot before you played?
Yeah, I've had a couple of them over the years.
That's what you need if you're going to get a puncture wound. You need a tetanus
Well,
shot.
I got because you get a tetanus shot when you're young, right? Just by default.
I don't know.
I don't think
I
so.
have no idea.
Maybe they don't. I don't know, but I've had
know.
it because
I know whenever I had an accident in the lake, they gave me one because they were afraid of
didn't
like the
have an accident.
bacteria.
You
Yeah,
didn't
someone
have an
threw a
accident.
rock at my head.
Yeah, I was going to say somebody threw a rock at your head.
Yeah, and I was in a lake. And they thought bacteria might get into my head and eat my brain, so they gave me a tetanus shot.
Is tetanus work that way? I thought tetanus was from metal.
Tetanus is from puncture wounds.
Oh,
It's,
I thought it was more importantly from like metal because
it might be. I don't know. They gave me
When
a
I was-
tetanus shot. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not going to talk about it anymore. It might make people sick by talking about
What?
it. Anyway, I
Are
stepped
you gonna
on.
Are you gonna talk about the lollipop or the popsicle?
No,
You like stab yourself in the
no,
throat
no.
or something?
No, I already talked about that. I was going to talk about how I got my first tetanus shot that I remember, but I don't know. It might make people squeamish, so I'm not going
I want to know. Did I know? Do I know?
I
this
stepped
story?
I stepped on a nail.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a
I
puncture
stepped on a
wound.
nail. Yeah, and
That's
they
a
gave me a
puncture
tetanus
wound.
shot.
Yeah.
Well, that was metal. And then the
Let's look it
second one involved a metal fence and a cut finger, and that they gave me another tetanus shot. So I'm just assuming maybe it's just me because I injure myself with metal things all the time, and they're just like tetanus shot. Give me another one. So, I don't know.
That's weird. They suckered me into a tetanus shot, and I've never had any kind of like puncture wound or anything. I'm like, yeah,
I think
you
it's
need
for
a
puncture
tetanus
wounds.
shot. I'm like,
For what? They just were
I don't
giving
know.
shots out randomly.
It says if you, yeah, you're right, stepping on a nail.
When you were healthy and they just gave you a tetanus shot?
Oh yeah. It's been years. And every so often when I go to the doctor, they'll ask about a tetanus shot, and I'm like, why? Why do you want to give me one?
They don't
No,
like it when you ask that question.
no, you don't get to give me a shot.
I every time I've gone to the doctor, I don't like going to the doctor. You have to ask. Sarah's said that many times on this program, but like
What? Oh yeah.
that I don't like going to the doctor. And every time I go, I ask so many questions that they get like I've had them start getting irritated at me. Like we're like, okay, here, and I'm like, well, it's my body. Like I feel like I need to know everything, and I think they're just so used to people going, yeah, okay, yeah, do that, yeah, that's fine, okay, do that, yeah, okay, whatever, and just moving on from there. And I'm just there like asking questions, and they're like, can't you just believe me because I'm a doctor and just move on with your life? And I'm like, no. I want to know why you're doing this. And that leads to things like the last time whenever I went in for dehydration and they wanted to keep me overnight. And I'm
That's
like,
because
no.
they thought you had a heart attack.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, I'm leaving. Bye. So,
Bye.
yeah. So old marbles, marble toy sets do well. Check out Rock Cousteau on YouTube. He has a lot of tips about marble everything and old bottles and Crocs. Crocs?
Yeah, Crocs.
Yeah.
We've sold marbles before.
Yeah, we have. Cat eye marbles actually do really well. We've sold those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. List lawn darts on eBay and let me know how that goes. Yeah, not good. You're going to be getting that one removed. I still have our family's 2 sets of jarts in the garage. Nice. They were carts. I had one stuck in my head. Explains my typing ability now. Charts. Autocorrect is going to be the death of me.
Did you really have one stuck in your head?
I don't think so. Scott, did you really have one stuck in your head?
Oh
Tetanus
my
comes
God.
from rusty metal wounds. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I just looked it up. It comes from any wound where a bacteria could enter into the skin. So a deep cut would also require a tetanus shot unless you want to.
There you go, Shorty. You're supposed to get a tetanus shot every 10 years.
Well, I'm over
God.
here.
Last time
Every
I
time-
got one, I was 11, so that's been 30 years.
Every time Shorty goes to the doctor, like, you want another tetanus shot? Let's have another tetanus shot. You want
No,
a tetanus shot?
no.
You need one every 7 years. Also, inoculates you to certain things like whooping cough. Okay.
Whooping cough.
Didn't know that. Tetanus, I think, is every 10 years for a booster. Adam has a heart. Yes, I do. Yes, he did. He really did. You really did.
Oh, man.
Oh.
God, I'm glad it didn't go into your eye.
Look up images of tetanus. Nasty.
No, I'm
No.
good.
No. No, not. Sarah was looking up old picture negatives because we went through all those negatives, and Sarah was looking up picture negatives like the ones that we're selling. She found some very disturbing ones. So, yeah, they're not good. Sarah, you're my son's age. 2000. And yes, they are being truthful. Scott really did have a jart in his head.
Mold.
Ouch. Yeah, that would.
That sounds
painful.
terrible.
It does explain the autocorrect, though. I think it's not really autocorrect, is it, Scott? It's the jart.
What if it is? Don't make fun of him.
He made fun of himself. He said it first.
That's true.
It's right,
Is it like
It's right here. Jart's
Is it like-
autocorrect.
Is it like
It explains my typing ability. He said it right.
what's his name, Cousin Eddie? Where in the one movie he's like, it's because of that metal plate in my head. Every time what's her face
Every
turns on
time
the
Catherine
microwave.
revs up the microwave,
Yeah.
I pee
I
my
pee my
pants and forget
pants
who I am
for
for a
him.
half hour. That was that in I think that was in Christmas Vacation.
Christmas, yeah.
He had an equally good one in Vegas Vacation. Oh, it's every time I belch, I pass out or something like that. And he belches in the middle of the casino.
And then he like
falls
doesn't he
over,
hit
yeah.
himself in the head or something?
Yeah. And he falls over and passes out. Oh, that guy's so funny. It's a shame you went crazy. Using toilet paper, using vintage toilet paper has tetanus all over it. Yeah. Sure. It explains a lot, actually.
They're using it for a prop, Mark. I don't know if I told you that when I emailed you earlier or not, but
They are using it for. Did they tell you what they're using it for? Like,
no,
is it
I
going to
just
be
saw
anything?
it. I just saw it on. It said attention, like set decoration department.
Is there any chance our toilet paper is going to be on Stranger Things?
I don't know. Is it? I really. It's in Georgia. I think it's going to Georgia. So.
No, probably not then. Shorty's frozen. Are you frozen? No, you're not frozen.
What?
You're not frozen.
Nope.
She's just sitting very still, Mark. He's an IT guy and a manager at the business we both work for. He does better at work. I believe it. I'm just kidding with you. So, let's see. What else did I want to talk about? All right. Well, so you're in Texas and you go to a gas station that we want to visit really, really badly because we've never had a chance.
Yeah.
So you go. If you guys don't know this, are you still doing them, or are you done? You're done with it. The
Done with
auctions on whatnots.
No, we're not done. We actually had one last night, but it was Funko Pops.
No,
yeah,
no,
you know what? I missed it and I was sad.
she was sad. The Buc-ee's auctions.
Oh no, we're not done.
We're not done. So if you guys don't know it, Shorty and her husband do auctions with Buc-ee's, mostly beaver nuggets, but you do some other things, right? You'll throw in like some. There you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Snacks.
I'll make you big so you can show them off.
Oop, wrong way.
There you go. Yeah, you gotta. So those are the beaver nuggets that everybody talks about. So you guys you frequently do auctions on these things. So do you have a favorite thing that you get at Buc-ee's? Because if we ever go, we need to know like what we should be getting and what we shouldn't be getting. Other than the beaver nuggets and the stuff we've already tried, do they have like is it like a fast food restaurant too, where you can go in and get like sandwiches and stuff?
Oh, what the?
What is that?
Oh God! Don't show. Adam
Wait! I gotta make you big again. I need to see this. What is
Adam
that?
loves plushies.
It's Bucky. He's a plush.
Yeah, but he's really fat and round.
He's a ball.
Oh my God, I want that.
Adam is like a plush addiction. He loves plushes.
I need that.
Did you auction one off on one of your auctions, or are you
Yeah,
gonna be
we did.
okay? I didn't
Yeah,
watch the last one because I'm trying not to put anything else on my.
She auctioned one off and you didn't get it?
Adam, I don't remember. Take responsibility for your own plushies. Remember last time I watched, he's like, I want my own bag of beaver nuggets.
The whole time. So when they arrived and I took my bag and I separated it from hers, and she got the beef jerky because she got spicy beef jerky and I wasn't having it.
I got 2 different kinds.
You
didn't like it. You didn't like
You
it.
got the pepper. Yeah, it was. I don't like the drier jerkies. I like the super moist jerky. But so I took my bag of beaver nuggets. I set it aside. And then later that night, I had a few of them and I folded it up. And I'm like, I'm going to set this bag of beaver nuggets right over here to enjoy them later.
I didn't eat yours.
No, you didn't.
I ate my whole bag in one sitting. I always do.
I savored it.
The bold and spicy, sort of spicy, the orange ones.
So good.
Those ones are the best ones.
So good.
The ghost pepper jerky, though, it is hot.
You should have seen
I would
it.
hope so.
I love the hot stuff, and I could tolerate it to a point, but it was almost to the level of that bread that I ate. That spicy bread. I was drinking so much milk. I think I drank almost the whole thing of Fairlife. It's not a half gallon, but I almost drank the whole thing of Fairlife.
So-
if anyone buys Fairlife,
So here's the
you know how big
here's how it
is.
went. So she walks into the living room with this bag of ghost pepper jerky, right? Sits down on the couch, eats one, and she's like, it's not that spicy. I mean, it's spicy, but it's not too bad. Eats another one. It's spicy. Eats another one. She's like, it's pretty hot. And then all of a sudden she's like, oh my God, my mouth's on fire. It sneaks up on you. And she's like wiping her nose. You get a tissue and then
I start drooling whenever it's too hot.
She goes to the kitchen and all I hear is, look.
I'm just drinking it out of the jug. I'm just drinking
So-
it out of the jug at this point.
Literally standing in front of the refrigerator with the door open, chugging milk out of the half-gallon container.
I drank like the whole thing.
Uh-oh.
That's awesome.
It's like we're going to make her spit her water on her
It
computer.
was so hot.
Speaking of spitting my water out, when myself and my other half and my brother and a friend of mine actually been out to we were at an IHOP and I had water in my mouth and my brother was sitting across from me. Somebody said something that was really, really, really funny, and yeah, I spit my water out.
Awesome.
Yep, he was in the splash zone.
I always inhale too deeply when that happens, and I end up coughing, and it just doesn't work out. I've done it before. I've never spit water on anybody though, not that I can think of. Maybe. It might have happened. I'm not sure. But let's see. Where are we? The viral wipe in the movies would be your prop paper. That's right. That'd be awesome. Order a bag of beaver nuggets and get a roll of vintage toilet paper. So cute and adorable at the same time. I know. I want one. Super moist jerky is just meat.
Sure.
No, I like the Jack Link stuff is pretty moist. Like Sarah likes what's that garbage beef jerky you buy all the time? It's
Bill's.
like bark. Yeah, it's like bark.
It's not bark. You're
Awful.
bark.
It's so bad. So, but
It's good.
so, anyways, getting back to Buc-ee's, is there anything else at Buc-ee's that is amazing that we don't know about?
They have this like little center area where they like make sliced brisket sandwiches. They make pulled pork sandwiches. They have sausage on a stick. It's in a tortilla. But my favorite
Sounds weird.
Wait, how do
Sausage
they,
on a stick.
what kind of sorcery is this? What do you mean it's in a tortilla and on a stick?
It's a stick, and it has like big old sausage link on there, and it's wrapped in a tortilla. big like stick is like that long.
So they just take a sausage, stick it on a stick, and then wrap a tortilla around it.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I've
The
tried
tortilla
it.
seems counterproductive, but okay.
I mean, people
good?
buy it and they like it.
It's good.
Yeah, he likes it.
Do they have any other food like Wawa or Sheets or anything like that? Where you
They
get,
have
like,
they have a self-service like little kiosk thing you can order from.
Yeah.
But my personal favorite is they have the pulled pork sandwich that they make right there.
Oh.
And then the kolaches. Oh God. They have
She needed support. She needed
What's
support
a
from the stuff.
kolache?
Yeah. What is a kolache?
a kolache. Okay, so it's like God,
It's a pastry.
it's a pastry, right? And
Okay.
it's kind of flat, and they have like different fillings in them. Like you could get like apple filling, you could get strawberry filling, strawberry.
Is it like fry bread? Is it like a fried, like kind of flaky exterior? It's like a pie almost? No.
No. Think of
Sounds
it.
good.
It's like a roll, sort of.
Oh, okay.
Sort of.
Okay.
It's really good. They're really good.
They got sausage
That's-
stuff.
So
There's two kinds of kolaches they have. They have ones that are sweet,
Mhm.
and then they have savory ones. The savory ones have sausage and cheese in there, or jalapeno sausage. They have a breakfast one. They have boudin. They have. There's one that looks like a tortilla, but I can't think of what it is.
we're getting answers. It's a Polish cookie. I made
okay.
kolaches for a wedding cookie table. There you go.
Hmm.
Interesting. I have never heard of them. I mean, maybe I've seen that. Is that stuff they put out and they almost look like donuts that we see? Is that a kolache? We see them at Walmart all the time, and I buy them, and I just thought they were jelly donuts.
Mm-mm.
Those
No.
are punchki, but it's spelled Packzi or something.
Oh, okay, yeah. So now the pulled pork, because she said brisket. I'm in for a road trip. Shorty Scott stopped fast on purpose as I was taking a drink of my orange pop. It shot out of my nose last time I ever drank orange pop. Gas station food is why you need shots, Adam. That's right. I thought Texas was all big steaks and cow stuff.
Oh, it is.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, so like the brisket and stuff, is that made in house or is it like a?
Yes, they make it. They make it in house. They make the, the
Like
sliced.
they smoke everything there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Get out of town.
Oh, so they have
And they
smokers
have
like
this one
outside.
sandwich. They have this one sandwich that I tried, and like, well, oh god, what it had like bacon on it and ham and something else, and they had this. It had this sauce on it. It was really good, but it was way too spicy, and I couldn't eat it.
Uh-oh.
Sarah would definitely like it because it's like it was. It. I just wish I liked spicy stuff because it was so good, and I'm like, I can't eat it.
Yeah. I've been down that
It's
road.
funny. It's funny because people that say things are like so spicy that don't eat spicy food are like, then I know it's tolerable. I know it's not
Yeah.
even
If I
spicy
say
to
it's
me.
spicy, Sarah's like, yeah, it's not spicy.
I'm like, this is not even spicy.
But there's been times I've been in that situation. I ordered a buffalo chicken pizza from this pizza place down the street because I've never had it from there. I've had all their other stuff, but never had it. So I ordered it, and it was so good, but it was so spicy, and it was the same thing. Like I kept eating it because it was so good, but I'm like,
Oh yeah, we got really sick off that pizza.
and then
It wasn't even that spicy.
it was super spicy. So, let's see. And Mexican food in Texas. Rosie says, and Mexican food with a drooly.
Well, yeah, they have a lot of Tex-Mex, but there are some like legit Peruvian places.
Peruvian.
Yeah, like you could get Peruvian chicken. What's crap? There was
What is Peruvian chicken? Like, what do they season it with?
It has something to do with the way they make it. Like,
Okay.
I wish
It's a slow roast.
I think it's a slow roast.
Oh, I think I've seen this. Yes,
Oh.
it's
I'm
kind of
just
like
curious as to what like the seasonings are on it, because I'm a seasoning kind of gal.
Sarah loves poultry seasoning, and her mother. Sarah's,
Yeah, my mother loves poultry seasoning.
she'd be very, very mad at us if she knew we were out of poultry seasoning right now. There are variations. Kolache is the cookie that looks like a twisted dough with jam inside. Kolache is more like a sliced nut roll. Okay, I've never had them. So then they have other stuff like, do they have like cheesesteaks and burgers and pizzas and stuff like that too, or is it just?
Yeah, you can. No pizza though. They don't have pizza. Yeah.
Pizza.
They have a whole counter where you can actually like a self-serve. Well, not self-serve, but you can a whole entire counter of like different types of jerky. Yeah, it's not bagged. It's like fresh.
Like they sell it by the ounce or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What else do they sell in that place? Because it's massive. They couldn't just sell like gas station crap. Like, I mean, I've seen pictures from like you guys, and like there's like clothing racks and stuff in there. Is it all Buc-ee's merch, or is it like
not all of
regular?
it? No,
they have like regular T-shirts.
They have like the little Buc-ee's section where they have hats, shirts, and other stuff, and then they have like sports team stuff. Like local teams, like the Texas collegiate teams, like Dallas Cowboy stuff. They have hunting and like more like outdoor camping. Like they have a whole section of outdoor and camping stuff, and like boating, like clothing that you wear on boats, like to go fishing. Like Columbia,
like vests and stuff for like your bait and your
like Columbia PFG, like shirts. Not necessarily the vests, but like Salt Life. That is one of the brands they have. They have Columbia. Buc-ee's has their own brand of like what they consider the Yeti cooler, but not.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So they have a Buc-ee's cooler that's like a Yeti cooler.
Yep.
And you have one.
Well, that's not the. Well, this is one of them that we have, but the actual like the big.
Yeah, like we have a couple of them. We have two Yetis sitting on our front porch right now. And yeah, so they have like the big straps and they're like vacuum insulated and stuff like, oh, that's crazy. So it's Rosie said they're Bass Pro Shops with food and gas.
Yeah, but and more, because you can also get like dog treats, dog and cat toys, like little leashes. They have little plush of like animals.
Funkos.
They just recently
Funkos.
They do. They just recently got Funkos.
Are they Buc-ee's Funkos, or are they just like random?
No. I'm hoping that they debut a Buc-ee's Funko. That would be amazing.
Yeah. That would be.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, with Buc-ee. So this place, I've seen pictures of. I've never been to one, and I've seen pictures of it. I'm like, that place is massive. And the only thing I could think of, it was like a Flying J or something, where it had like, trucker stuff also in it, like showers and waiting areas and restaurants and stuff like that. But I've never actually been inside one, the only thing I've seen is like your Instagram pictures and a few other people that I know that live in, areas that have one. And I'm like, I need to go to one of the closest one to us is we're just outside Raleigh, I think now. They've opened one in North Carolina.
Does it have showers and stuff like for
No,
truckers?
actually, it's funny you say that, because your 18-wheelers aren't supposed to stop there and park or anything.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, they don't have
Wow,
any.
that's rude.
It's not like a Flying J. They don't have like showers or anything like that.
You think they would?
I was going to say, I feel like that's missing like a really good chunk of clientele right there.
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
because if anybody's going to buy a T-shirt from a gas station or like a Funko Pop toy or something, it's a trucker on his way home, to see his kid. Like, look what I got you from Texas.
Absolutely. Yeah, a friend of mine, like his friend was an over the road trucker, and he would always bring stuff home for his kids.
Yeah, that's strange.
Like that. So,
but it is massive. I mean, but it's cool. It sounds awesome. Someday we're gonna get to one.
Ours has over 100 pumps.
Oh, apparently ours has over 100 pumps, like gas pumps.
100 gas pumps? How many acres is this thing sitting on? It's like an Amazon warehouse.
Google Google it and
And
like
the one that's
people
only
are-
like 20 minutes from us isn't there's a bigger one that's down near Texas Motor Speedway.
Well, that one I can understand a little bit better, but 100 pumps is still. I mean,
that's a lot of pumps.
do they have enough? Do they do enough business that something would require that many gas pumps?
Oh yes. Oh
No,
yes.
really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, their
They- yeah.
Bucky's
They're-
credit card is really cute.
Yeah, they're always busy. And the cool thing about the one that's 20 minutes from us, or 20, 25, you can go through the car wash. Oh, that's so cute.
And the TVCU.
Yep.
Love that. Great.
Precious.
Sarah's gonna have a Bucky's credit card with no Bucky's around here. Mark saw some jerky on the
Put
side
on
of
my
the road today.
Bucky's card.
I think it was a raccoon. It was really hot here today. Good thing they don't have pizza too. If you put brisket on and pizza in the same place, I'd never leave.
Oh,
Cool.
cool.
Di is going to. She said that earlier, craving a trip to Pittsburgh Strip District. Now they're going to PA this weekend. So there you go.
Okay, we're gonna be at the flea market if you come by.
Love it. Bucky's webpage says potty like a rock star. Does it really?
Oh yeah.
I'm on their website.
Wait a
right
minute.
now.
Are their bathrooms like really nice or something?
Yeah.
They actually-
They're clean. They are legit.
You'll never
clean.
see a dirty Bucky's.
They are
Wow,
clean.
good for them.
I appreciate that because I feel like Sheet's bathrooms are not clean. Mark says my dad was a trucker and he never came home. Okay.
Aw.
Oh, sad. How
But
many
he was
trucks?
I was just smiling about it. He's smiling
How many
about
trucks can you get in a huge parking lot? Now, how many cars can you get in that same parking lot? I see. How many people have in a truck versus how many people? I get it. I understand what you're saying. I see why they're keeping them out. I just, I feel like-
Also, real quick, it says it's the world's longest car wash.
Yeah.
Have you gone through their car wash?
Many times.
How much is their car wash?
What are you doing with your car that you've gone through this many times?
255 feet.
Yeah.
How much does this cost?
$16.
16?
Like for the top of the
Yeah.
line wash.
Oh, that's
really?
not bad.
Ours
Yeah.
is 25 and it's not 250 feet long.
Right? The one by my mom's now. Okay, I took her car to get it washed for her yesterday because she doesn't like driving in the car wash because she gets stresses her out to get her wheel in that thing. So she makes me take it.
It's so difficult.
$37.99 for the highest level car wash. I was
Ours-
like, I'll take the $10 one.
That's the worth of the property.
So
So we have an aerial view of the
Before they built ours.
before the
I'll make it bigger. Other side, other way. There you go.
Okay.
Whoa. So it's on the left there. And Texas Roadhouse is I am surprised you have a Texas Roadhouse there.
Well, it's Texas.
they're all over.
I feel like nobody would go to Texas Roadhouse.
Nope, that's not
Wait,
true.
that's not true. Lots of people.
I feel like people in
It's
Texas don't go to Texas Roadhouse. It's like people in
Well,
California
we always
ordering.
go to Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, but we don't live in Texas. I feel like there's
We
better places
love
to have a
Texas
steak in Texas
Roadhouse.
than Texas Roadhouse, but that's just my
Texas
opinion.
Roadhouse is
There is.
delicious.
So yeah, that place is crazy. So here's the thing: like we have a car wash near our house, and our highest level, I think, is $24.
Mhm.
But every time I go, and
Don't even.
I don't understand why they don't lead with this. I mean, I guess I kind of understand, but in the same respect, like I'd be mad if I paid the $24 and didn't get the whole thing. So for whatever reason, somebody keeps breaking the wheel shine thing. Like, I don't know who's in the car wash because like turning their wheel while they're going through the car wash and breaking this wheel shine thing. So here's what will happen. I'll pull up and I'll be like, hey, I want to get a car wash. And she's like, which one do you want? And I'm like, oh, I normally get the middle one because I like the tire shine. And then I get it. And she takes my card and she's like, oh, by the way, the wheel shine thing's broken. And I'm like, okay, well then I'll take the $10 one because the only other thing the premium one, the other one adds is like wax or something. And it's like,
Yeah.
like I'm not going to get 3/4 of what I pay for. So why don't you just give me the cheap one? So it's $10, but it's not 250 feet long. And how long does it take to get through this thing? Is it like a 20-minute process?
It's enough to eat some cookie dough bites.
Yeah. You need a sandwich or
Does it have like all the crazy neon lights and crap?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
so it's
that's
like
what ours
it's the
has.
nightclub car wash like ours.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is if you get gas, you buy the car wash together, you get a discount on your gas purchase.
I think at Sheets. Oh no, Sheets,
You don't get a discount on the gas. You get a discount on the car wash if
Yeah.
you buy gas.
Sheets car wash sucks though.
Yes, it does. Let's see. What do we got? Scott said we may be able to stop by and see you guys. Cool.
Cool.
Fireworks this weekend. I offered Di a weekend off the bins, bangs and booms. There you go. I like it. I'm passing on the flea market this weekend. 90 degrees, holiday weekend, so probably not busy. Yeah.
I know. I was like thinking it was really busy on Memorial Day, but then the weekend after was busier. So then I was like, should we not do it?
I feel like the Memorial Day was pretty busy. I feel like we just weren't
I
busy
do
because
too.
we didn't bring very good stuff that time. Right?
I will still do it. What else are we doing, really?
That's true. We aren't doing anything. So it's everything. Texas is everything bigger and better. Yeah, that's right. Wait, $37.99 a month?
No,
$37.99
per wash because it was $37.99, and then if you had the coupon, it was $25.
Yeah, she'll message you if we do go if they go.
Okay.
This is going to start a little bit of an argument. I know it, but I'm with you, Dat dude.
Oh,
I'm with you too. That bread at Texas Roadhouse is amazing.
it's nasty.
Is it the bread or is it the cinnamon butter?
Both gross.
We'll turn
I don't know. They're both good. I can eat it without the butter.
Yeah.
Talk to the cabbie face. Nope, she muted herself.
It's not good.
I don't know if I've ever tried. Yeah, I have tried it without it. It's good. I love it. It's one of my favorite rolls. That and the Cheddar Bay biscuits from Red Lobster, top two right there.
Nah, bottom two.
Go to Red Lobster for.
You just go and sit down and eat a whole basket of those things.
Bottom two. I'm not a bread fanatic though. Adam's like a bread fanatic.
I do like the bread, yeah. As you can
I
tell
could
by
care less about
looking at me.
stupid bread.
We have a Roadhouse here 5 minutes down the road. Been once, nothing special for us. Adam even drills the car wash lady just like the doctor. Like, what? Are you talking about asking questions? I
yes.
Get it. Yes. But
what is
it
wrong
sounded
with
dirty,
you?
Mark. It's long enough for you to jump in the
You're
back seat
a little
and
perv today.
Look at that dude. He's going at it too. It's long enough for you to jump in the back seat and do the do.
Y'all are nasty today.
How long does it take to get through that car wash? Like, what would you say? I mean, give me how long does it take
She
you?
said enough to eat some cookie bites.
Yeah. How long does that take?
Did we? I'm trying to remember if we.
It's about solid 5 to 10 minutes. To get through it.
Can you listen to Freebird all the way through?
No.
So it's under 7 minutes and 40 seconds.
But Legrand, yes.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Prenup.
Ed, that's a ZZ Top song for you.
Ed. He doesn't know ZZ Top.
We have a place here that picks up our van and washes and waxes it, wipes it down the interior, and does the windows and brings it back shiny and smelling good for $20.
Wow.
Do they work in the Pittsburgh area? Because we need this person.
Yeah.
They'll get every week.
Has anybody ever used it's like that gel, that cleaning gel that you like to clean your car? It's like it comes in like a little can. It looks like slime, and you push it all over your car to get all the crumbs out and stuff like that. Has anyone ever used that?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's like slime almost.
Yes. Well, let me tell you something. So I had to I bought my mom a container because I cleaned her car for her birthday a couple weeks ago. And I had 2 more jars that I bought off Amazon like from last year. They were in the house, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to take the 1 jar up and clean my car real quick before I leave the other day. Well, it must have like degraded or something because I took it out of the container and it was like stuck to my hands. Like it was like stringy everywhere. And like I barely had, I was like, oh God, I don't want to go back in the house because I was leaving. And I'm going to like go down to the house and I'm going to be like, I can't even open the door because it's going to get slime everywhere.
What'd you do, throw it in the yard?
No. Why would I throw in the yard? So I ended up, luckily, I found some fast food napkins, tried to wipe it off, but it wouldn't come off. And then I just didn't want to go back in the house. I just wanted to leave. So then I had a thing of hand sanitizer in the door and I just like squirted it all over my hands. And I finally wiped it off.
I know why she didn't want to come in, because I told her how dumb those things were when she bought them.
Oh, but yet I cleaned your car with it and you didn't complain when I used it on your car.
She gets in the car and she's like, and just like beating this thing off my dashboard.
Yeah, but it gets all the crumbs out and stuff. Fine, clean it yourself. I don't care.
Tommy says Olive Garden breadsticks with a boat of Alfredo dipping sauce. I agree. And I did not know they did that until the last time we went to Olive Garden with friends of ours, and he ordered dipping sauce for the whole table. And I'm like, what's that? And the lady's like, it's Alfredo sauce. And I'm like, you can do that? She's like, yeah, we've done it for years. And I'm like, and now they're advertising it, that you can just get a side of Alfredo, and it's so good. Really, really good. Do you have to take the horns off the front of the car first to go through the car wash? The big steer horns that you have to have those when you move to Texas. Yeah. Unfortunately, no. It's bigger. It's a big bug cleaner thingy. That's right. It is. Oh, I'm so fascinated with Buc-ee's. I could seriously sit here and ask you questions.
Oh, for the love! Go to the website.
But it's so fascinating. So, do you find that a lot of people, you've been selling them on Whatnot? Do you find a lot of people? Well, I guess your first question: do you find that you're selling a little less now than you were before because of the shipping increases? Because you're one of the few people that we still talk to that are still doing it, and you must be doing okay on it. So
yeah, there's a definite difference between now and probably a good month or so ago.
Are people still buying, or do you find that people like maybe buy one thing and then just kind of move on from there, or do you find that like you're not getting as many bulk orders as you were?
No, not as many. I mean, people are still buying, but not like they were. Like we've had people say, well, it's because of the shipping that they're not buying as much.
Like like as a quantity type thing.
Yeah, as a quantity. Yeah.
Yeah. So did you see more or less of a drop on like toys? Like, are toys better, or are they worse than, as far as like people buying more or less?
Less.
A little bit. I'd say a little bit less.
Do you think it's is it worse than the Buc-ee's, like as far as like people not buying as much? Because like I guess what I was asking is because like the Buc-ee stuff is still in that reasonable range of pricing, whereas something that's a little heavier is going to start costing them a lot more money.
It's funny. It's funny that you say that, because the bag of beaver nuggets actually, what is it? It weighs 13 ounces. It's actually the regular beaver nuggets are actually the heaviest item.
Yeah.
In all of the Buc-ee stuff, because the flavored ones they weigh less, so they don't cost as much to ship.
Oh, so the beaver nuggets, they weigh more than a Funko Pop.
Yes.
So, so I guess the toys might actually be about the same. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's almost like their the way they have their shipping set up, it actually favors like Funkos.
Oh.
Compared to Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we saw it last night. The beaver nuggets, we were actually talking to my sister about this. They charged her for just 2 bags almost $20 in shipping. Versus
it's ridiculous.
versus two Funko Pops that went for about $7-8 in shipping last night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the price difference. I don't know what they're doing.
It's like they charge priority.
Oh wait, so they're reassessing the value, or they're reassessing the shipping charge after you ship it?
No.
Oh, okay. So it's still set by the seller. It's just the seller set it super high.
Or no, we didn't set it super high.
Oh, it was you guys. I'm sorry.
It's just their shipping charts. For whatever reason, once you hit a certain weight, they're charging priority no matter if it's first or second item.
Oh, okay. I understand now. Huh. So you're saying if it's over a pound if you get 3 items and it's 1.5 pounds, it's priority plus.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah. That's not good. Let's see here. Fling it on a neighbor's car right now. He's trying to figure out what the heck is all over his car. the slime. Toys have slowed down over the last year. Yeah, unfortunately. Susan made a first Macari sale day, but got burned on Macari shipping. Susan, anything over a pound, we use FedEx Smart Post. It's $7.99 up to 3 pounds. It's the best way to ship on Macari. So, buddy of mine bought 4 shirts on Whatnot. Shipping was $24. No way it was half of that. Yeah,
wow,
that's for sure. But that's what they did, is that somebody put in T-shirt, and they're figuring at 10 to 12 ounces. So they did 4 shirts times 12 ounces and got a priority rate of $24. That's insanity, is what that is. I mean, because
insanity.
I could fit 4 shirts in one of these things with no problem.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'd have to roll them, but I could get them in
here. Yeah. You could roll 4 in there.
It's a chip.
Yeah, exactly. I'll get them in there. Don't you worry about that. Sarah's the master of getting really a large. We've had those things bursting, like to the point where it's like that stuff is stretched to the max.
Yes, I roll it up and then I shove it in, and then I like put my knees on it and like smash it.
She's like packing her luggage.
I
don't do that with my luggage because I barely pack anything.
Yeah, sure.
I don't. I don't. You make me take extra luggage all the time.
I make her take extra.
You did when we went to Vegas. I said,
Well, aren't you happy we did, because you brought all your stuff back with you?
Because I bought a bunch of stuff.
Mark says, I stopped placing orders with my distributors as they cannot get them and prices have raised too much. Yeah, it's unfortunate. June's Chris's biggest month so far this year. Awesome. That's great. On Whatnot, that's why I stay at 25 cards per lot, 5 ounces each with packing.
Smart.
No problem, Susan. Yeah, FedEx Smart Post is the way to go. And as a little hack for you with FedEx Smart Post, you can just give them to your postal carrier and he'll take them, because Smart Post is the way Smart Post works is you give it to FedEx. FedEx brings it to the city that it's supposed to be going to, give it to the post office delivers it. But if you just give it to your post office, it just goes through the priority mail system and it actually gets there a little faster. So that's what we do. We just throw
Plus, if you go to FedEx, like I went today, when they were waiting on somebody, they don't even acknowledge you and you just stand there. And I just was standing there and these people in front of me had no idea what they were doing.
We wanted to make sure that $100 shirt got a scan. So we were like, here, can you scan this? Because
and then he's like, well, I'm waiting on these people, but I'm like, well, I need a receipt because the last time I left something here, it never got delivered or got scanned.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I have to wait for the computer to boot up. Why isn't it already on?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, dude, what are you doing?
Does Whatnot have any plans to get out of the shipping business? I truly don't know how they're going to grow. Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't really, other than you guys' sale and maybe one other people, I haven't really been paying attention to it. I kind of lost sight of it. Just because,
they're approving way too many people.
Yeah. I think that was the ultimate downside to them, is when it was a like the cool place to be and everybody fought to get in. I think that's when things were kind of going good, and then now it's starting to tail. But you never know. Maybe eBay's one will be good. I'm wondering if the guy who did the first eBay one is still waiting for payment on a few things.
He probably is.
How funny would that be is if they had their live auction and that people had 4 days to pay? Like that would be great. Oh, it would be so bad for people selling on it though. Hi, Cameron. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Cameron.
Seems like 1 week sales are crazy. The next week is crickets and the following is crazy. I'm getting whiplash. We've been pretty consistent.
Yeah, this week isn't that great. I don't know. I'm hoping it will ramp up, but I know it's a holiday weekend. But, I'm still counting on people having a little too much to drink and just making some purchases.
Come on, drunk eBay.
We love drunk eBay. And unless they figure it out in the morning and then try to cancel, then we don't like drunk eBay. Yeah, which we have had happen. There was that sequins. Am I saying it wrong again? Sequins?
Sequined
coat sold once in the middle of the night at like 2 a.m. And the next morning we get a message at like noon and they're like, can you cancel this? I bought this by accident. I'm like, you got really drunk and thought this would be the coolest coat ever. And then you realize that you bought it.
That's when you send multiple messages and hope that they have their notifications on so they get that headache. That's
right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, we've had that happen. Cameras approved on Whatnot. I was thinking about smaller mid lots. That's awesome. Way to go. Well, I'm sorry to be talking poorly about them right now.
Well, I mean, I feel like people like Cameron and Mark would still do okay because of the shipping,
That's true. Yeah. Cameron does do a lot of pictures. So great hack. You're welcome. That I can't take credit for that, Susan. That was all Rosie. Rosie told us to
the hack?
To put the FedEx Smart Post box in with your mail carrier,
and
they'll take it. It has both barcodes on it, so if they scan their own barcode, it'll work. And it has 2 separate tracking numbers too. It has a FedEx tracking number and a post office tracking number. So when it goes to the post office, they just assume it's a priority mail, or they assume that FedEx dropped it off in Pittsburgh and it should be going to something, and it's not. So it just goes through the mail system. It works. And that was Rosie did that. She just said, just give it to your mail carrier. They'll take it. And they do. Adam, I've done well with Whatnot this month. I tracked everything and made approximately $45 an hour set up to shipping. Wow.
Nice.
Marcus, the numbers guy. Look at that. Set up 1 hour, run auction 1.5 hours, and shipping half hour, total 3.5 hours each auction average.
That's good.
Do you have a spreadsheet for this, Mark, that you can share with us?
He probably does.
Probably does.
I believe him.
There you go. I'll do photos, ephemera, postcards, and T-shirts to start out. I'm going to give you a little advice, Cameron. Do everything you said except for the T-shirts. T-shirts,
unless they're like super cool vintage.
Yeah,
like single stitch.
But even still, I feel like you do better on other marketplaces with those.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know, because tell me.
It just depends on your following too. If he has like a big following, he'll probably do better.
I feel like Funko's might be in the same boat on this one. Do you have like a lot of people that are just purely out for deals? Like they're, you have the collectors that will pay up, and then you have the people that like just will not go above a certain dollar amount on almost everything.
Yeah.
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 Well, yeah, that's what it's like everywhere. I mean, when I was buying them from you guys, I was buying them to flip. So, I mean, I'm being honest. I wasn't going to pay more than $5 or $6. That's just how it is.
Yeah. Well, but the ephemeras and photos and stuff like that and postcards, I feel like are a totally different ball game because they are, they're unique enough to where people will continue to bid, and everybody will kind of find value in different things. Where like a good example is like we buy all these crazy photos for super cheap because nobody else finds the same value in photos as we do. So ephemera and postcards,
or they just don't want to do the work, or they just don't, you just like, I feel like you have to have like a knack for it. Like, I don't want to say like, I mean, obviously everything takes some learning, but I feel like some people just have like a knack for certain things.
Yeah.
Like I can just like go through like towels at a store or linens and just pull out like super quick which ones I know are good. And not even look it up. And the same with like pictures. And I feel like Cameron is like knows pictures and ephemera and things like that. I feel like he just has a knack for it.
There you go. Mr. Numbers.
Some people just don't want to do the work.
Yeah, just watch it with the T-shirts there, buddy. I just don't want to see you get hosed on them. I made more money in one auction than I did on hip postcards all year so far. I canceled hip. Nice. Sounds like that was a good decision. Yeah, for sure. Hi, JD. Thanks for coming in. My cards are just mostly average cards, and I have basically nothing into them. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's the way it works. So, anywho, time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, anywho, we're going to probably wrap it up. But before we go, what do you got coming up on your channel there, Shorty? And by the way, Shorty's link to her channel is in the description below. If you guys haven't, definitely go over and give her a subscribe. Check it out. Tell her we sent you so that she gets a bunch of messages that say Pittsburgh Picker sent us. But yeah, link in the description below to the new channel. So what do you got coming up in the future? Any big videos?
Yeah, we finally got all the footage for the Bucky's video.
You did a video. You did like a shopping video.
Oh yes, yeah.
Oh,
like
That's awesome.
I can't wait now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And it's gonna have some drone footage, time lapse drone footage.
Oh yeah, I think you did mention that about the drone before.
Yep.
That's cool.
Awesome.
Yep. So yeah, we're gonna get. We have all that, so we're gonna get that out.
What day? When's that coming out?
In the next week or so.
Probably within the next week.
Okay.
And then I think we're gonna do, because I know right now a lot of what I do is we buy mystery grail, like Funko mystery grail boxes, and I do unboxings. So we got one of those to do.
Okay.
Coming up in the next couple days.
Have you found anything of extreme value in those?
Yeah, we actually got. We actually sold it last night too. It was a signed Nightcrawler Funko Pop. It was 225 pieces. Signed by, I guess,
Cody Smith.
Cody Smith, and it had the little JSA certification on the side of it, a little number sticker, and I was excited. Yeah.
Awesome. So you got those. You got those coming up, and then any whatnot auctions coming up, or any scheduled?
We got a Bucky's auction scheduled, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, because we're gonna. Hopefully my brother will close on his house that he's getting. So that we'll see if it happens, because we're scheduled to help him move, or else it would be this Saturday.
Yeah.
But we're, as far as whatnot, I'm probably going to put out a video on whatnot. Like a opinion on the whole whatnot thing, from then to now and the future sort of thing, because we're trying to look at different avenues, because shipping is just so insane with them. Because we want to keep selling. I mean, we can list Funko Pops on eBay, Mercari, or Poshmark, whatever. I mean, they're selling. But the issue is we want to keep doing like the Beaver, the Bucky stuff.
Right.
So,
we want you to as well.
It's Adam's turn to buy.
Next Saturday, I guess I'll be watching. I always am watching. It's just Sarah's there. So
Yes.
So we're looking into possibly maybe an Instagram shop, or getting something like a website set up, or using Square somehow. We're still kind of doing a little bit of research on it to see what the best option is, because I know shipping a bundle of stuff for Bucky's, on pirate ship, I could probably do better on shipping than Whatnot is right now. It's just nuts. I'm like,
Yeah.
No, absolutely. $24. I feel like I can ship something to Hawaii for $24.
Right?
We shipped my size
Yeah.
less than.
Yeah.
Actually, now that I think about it, we shipped a giant blow mold to Alaska, like that was oversized, and I think it was like 9 or 10 pounds, and it cost $54. So, that's that's almost, they're charging almost half of that for 4 t-shirts. So, I'm for certain I've shipped something 12 in a 12 by 12 by 12 box for $24, less than $24 to Hawaii. So
yeah, well, isn't it like after it gets over, it gets over the cubic foot or whatever, it gets to be more
it gets expensive.
and After it gets over like 22 inches in one dimension, it gets like expensive too.
Well, but like Tommy was saying, 4 T-shirts and like you were saying, what 4 Funko Pops was it for $24? I mean, that's insanity.
Yeah.
So here Tommy has some advice for you. Shopify, it's the future. One listing, real-time inventory management, sends to eBay, Amazon, Walmart, Facebook, Instagram, etc.
Ooh.
So there you go. But
Ooh.
I believe with Shopify you have to have your own traffic. Like it's essentially your site. So they don't go to like shopify.com and and then search through listings. It's your own. I believe that's the way it works, but I'm not sure. But maybe Tommy can fill us in. But
Square also gets us the card reader.
Yeah. Are they reselling or attacking its alibi?
Reselling.
It's not all ranches in Texas. No, there's some houses there too. Here you go. You got a subscriber out of D.
Yay!
Big cartel.
Nice.
So. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna wrap it up there. I gotta ship 2 things before midnight, so we're gonna have to get. Why are you torturing me?
Who, me? Oh, the little beaver.
The little beaver.
He doesn't need any more stuffed animals. He's like a child.
Anyways, we've got coming up this Sunday, me and Sarah are going to be back live. And then on Monday, Ed's on vacation, so it's either going to be me, Jimmy, or maybe me, Jimmy, and a surprise guest. We have to talk about it, but probably me and Jimmy are going to talk about it. So anyways, Monday we'll be live again. So Sunday, me and Sarah are back live, and then Monday, me and Jimmy at the least will be there. So come check that out. Both 9 p.m. Eastern. And then, that's about it. You got anything else you want to chat about before we get out of here, Shorty?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Sarah?
Yeah.
Hey, if anyone doesn't follow me on Instagram, follow me now. I'm almost to 1,000 followers. I only need 11 more.
just like her name under her face there.
Yes, follow me on Instagram if you don't.
So,
I'm begging you.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. You can hang out for a little afterwards. The intro will go through, so just so you know. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will catch up with you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.